Sure. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Today we'll complete total
Good morning.
Terraform provisional concept. Now, just to go for, I may simplify the concept once again. MS Paint. The purpose of provisioner. Anyone try to respond what is the need and purpose of provisioners? PRO, DA, SAO, yes, provisioners. Provisioners are used to either create a file or simply we can say create, run shell script, shell script, or execute commands. Execute commands. This is the very simple answer by using closeness. But where we can do this is very important. Suppose this is the source machine. Try to understand this is the local system. This is our EC2 instance. Local system in the sense I am taking like this local system. This is the local system. Within the local system, local, it is technical what I am using. This is the remote system. Remote. Why I am taking within minute you can understand. If you want to create anything in local, we may go with local exes. That's why I am taking that word. Local exes. Local exes. In the same way, if you want to work with the remote virtual systems, you may go with the remote exes. Remote exes. I think two words are very clear, right? Why do we use local exec? Why do we use remote exec? Here is the remote exec. One thing is the local exec system. See, if you want to work with remote exec, total everything on remote only. Everything on remote only. If you want to work with local, everything will create in. But by using file provision is that. By using file provisioning. By using file provisioner, we can move data from local to remote. We can transfer data from local to remote. We'll take like this. From local to remote. This is the file provisioner. This is the file provisioner. I think the three words are clear. One more thing is there null resource. What is the word? Null resource. Null resource. I think the word is null underscore resource or null hyphen resource. We'll see. Null resource. Null resource is nothing but do not do. I think someone is trying to join. Null resource in the sense do not do nothing. The word looking like very simple. Do not do nothing. According English representation, NOTHIN. Do not do nothing means no use, right? Really no use. But what is the advantage of null resource? If anything modified in the resource, then only that will apply. A simple concept. By using null resource, what shall we do? We can execute again Linux commands. Again Linux commands. For each modification, if anything modified in the resource, then we can apply any on Linux command. If you want to execute any Linux command by using null resource, we can execute it. By using null resource, we can execute. Simply, we can say for an existing resource, if you want to do any modification at that time only, which commands you want to execute, Linux commands, at that time you go with null resource. We'll see all the examples, very simple way I created. Those examples we'll see one by one. See, simply I am going to Windows key, CMD, not CMD, Windows key. There I am going to downloads. Within the downloads, I am using CL. Why I am creating downloads in the sense our PEM file is there in downloads only. Downloads only. Maybe I may go with first local exe. I think everybody know file provisioner, right? Everybody know file provisioner. What is the syntax of file provisioner? Anyone respond? What is the syntax of already we created? Here is the file provisioner. Provisioner, Provisioner, provisioners or provisioners, just file. There, what it is there? Here is the source is there. Source file. Source means within the local system. Within the local system, like this. Next, here will take is the destination. Destination. Destination is equal to slash home. You know it slash home. Maybe within the home directory, whatever it is the source file content, assume source file like this is the assume C drive slash abc.txt for your easy understanding. Whatever we created here within the local system, such file is moving to here automatically. Here is abc.txt. This is the way we can use file provisioning. This is the way we can use file provisioning. Now I am coming to just Windows key. Already I am in command prompt, right? I am in prompt. I am in prompt. Now dir, I may go with the L star. The names I changed. Names I changed. Local exec tf1. I need to rename. Why I need to rename? I want to work with, right, with the local TF or local XYZ. You may take anyone. Based on that, we'll understand. Anyway, I may go with local exec.tf. How to rename, you know, right? REM local exec tf1 to local hyphen exec.tf. Why I changed it to different names? Their
.tf
provider only .tf files only will executed by Terraform. That's why I converted. And now see notepad local hyphen exec tf. There I opened my code. Now line by line try to understand. Ah, I think so. There you didn't attend this slide. You till now. I think you don't know this slide. I am clarifying you.
Yes, sir.
I written a profile. This is the interview question. On every Terraform interview, maybe in interview wherever they touch Terraform, they are asking in how many ways we can what about add a provider. Here is the main way. See, I am not showing you, right, access key secret key. Am I showing here?
Yes, sir.
Generally,
No, sir, not showing.
no. You apply profile is equal to automatically in our system also it will work. But how it will work, I am giving within minute. Profile is equal to default. See, many times you applied AWS configure. Are agree with me or not?
Yes,
AWS
sir.
configure. What is the advantage of this? We're adding our access key, secret key to CLI. CLI means command line interface. Are you agree with me? This is
Yes,
our
sir.
access key secret. This access is secret key. You're adding in local system or remote system. Just anyone can guess it. We added in
Local
local
system.
local system. From within the local system, our local file is there. Within the local system, our local file is there. What is the speciality here in the sense? Assume this content I may move to Git repository. Assume I am pushing, you may be pull, right? Suppose if I added here my access key secret key, you may identify or not. Because of
Yes, sir.
I
Exactly.
am pushing, you may pull. Suppose you may pulled, okay, you may utilize my access key secret key, right? To avoid such thing, simply my my access key secret key is available in my local system only. See, simply I am maintaining confidentiality. Simply I am maintaining Whe- whenever if I run my local system, this profile, this profile argument will go and recognize my access key secret key. I hope you got the clarity. You may ask me, sir, where is your profile? That is the question, right? Where is your profile? I'll show you. Whenever if you configure it, Windows key, just go to C drive default. Within the C drive, users, users, within the users, your username, here my username is HP. Within that, .aws one folder is there. Within that folder, credentials is there. If you open that credentials, there it is having there it is having our profile. What is our profile here? With 44, right?
Default.
With 44, our configuration is there. Even I will show you once again. I'll show you once again. See here, what is the last one? I think 44L.
44L.
44L. Whatever 44L, you will take that one. Where is that one? Go to here. I think this one. 44L. Second
L.
one, right? Second one.
Yes,
The second
default.
one name is what? Default. First one name is what? What? Here two access keys, secret keys are available in my local system. I may use either this one or I may use that one. I hope you got the clarity. Even if you are in front of your system, you may check it once after giving AWS configure. Automatically, you can see your access file and secret file where you can see within .aws folder. I think my explanation is clear, I think.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now you go for, see, and give enter. That's all. Now I go for CLS. CLS. Now I open my documentation in the sense file. This area is clear. This area is clear. This block is clear. Which block? Provider block, you got the clarity. Second one, resource, AWS instance, EC to example one. This is the resource block. This is the resource type. This is the resource name. Well known story. This is the AMI is the argument. This is the AMI ID. Statically I fixed. This is also a well known story. This is instance type is one more argument. This is the constant value T2 micro. Key name. I created one key. That key name is DevApps. Generally, at the time of creating key name .pem, it will take, but you don't mention .pem. If you mention pem, it won't work. Got it or not? In the same way, VPC security group IDs. VPC security group IDs. There, which one we took? AWS under security under group main id. Just I created here. Observe AWS security group main id. Which purpose? To connect with which port number? 22. Got it or not? 22 means yes, SSH
Got it.
connection. SSH connection. This is also a well-known story, right? There is no speciality here. There is no speciality here. Till now clear. Till now clear. Now, see, I written here resource. Which resource I written here? Null resource. Which resource? Everybody try to understand. Null underscore resource exe2 underscore example one. Exe2 underscore example one. What is the name here? Same name, right? What is the name here? Same name. And now even I can remove this one. Our intention is to understand which one? Only local exec. Only local exec. Local exec is already written, right? Now I am removing this. This block you don't want. Even I am simplifying. I am going to get. Now check it here. What is which provisioner? What is the provisioner name? Local exec.
Local.
Now observe. Yesterday also those who are attended, which one? configuration management tool Ansible. There Markonda is also explained command module. Are you agree with me? I think at the end, Sudhir,
Yes, sir.
you dropped, I think.
Command model.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I think, Kishore, you understood, right? Which module? Command module.
Yes,
Huh.
sir.
Now,
Command
1 minute,
model. Quick
talk to me,
model.
anyone. What is the need of command module in Ansible? What is the specialty in command module in Ansible? Just try to interact with me. You may get some more clarity. See, in Ansible, you may apply like this, right? Ansible. After that, maybe
Ansible,
all,
the
or
DevOps,
maybe group name, or maybe group name DevOps assume. After that, what you use? After
hyphen,
that, what you
Hyphen,
hyphen,
use?
hyphen M.
Hyphen M. M represents what, Sudhir?
Module,
Module.
sir.
What is the name of the module? Command module.
Command or
command.
After that,
in
either single quotation or double quotation. You may use anyone. Try to remember. You may use anyone. After that, what you use according to Markonda's are ls hyphen l or ltr. Have you
LTR.
understood, Kishore? This is the thing there
Yes,
they
sir.
entered. Are you agree with me? See,
Yes, sir.
by using command module, which type of commands are you able to execute? Only Linux commands. Only Linux commands. Command module purpose is only same thing. Same way, I'm enhancing small thing. What I'm enhancing in the sense copy, just enter control V. Wherever command is there, after that Linux, what about Ansible people realized they written like this also. Now, what is this? Anyone respond?
shell.
Shell module is there. Command module is there. Shell module is
Shell
there.
mod.
But why they took two things? First, they developed command modules there. After that, after some days, they realized they developed shell module. You may ask me, what is the difference between command module and shell module? Command module will not allow special symbols. Special symbols. SYMBOL. Suppose I want to use LS hyphen LTR. I think everybody know like this. Many times even a Markonda written, I written GREP, grep. After that something ABC. Maybe I may possible to write right or agree with me or not.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
This
sir.
concept will not worked by command module. Why it is not working? You know what I written here? Special symbols will not allow. What is the special symbol here?
Pipe symbol.
Pipe symbol. Pipe symbol. I hope you got it. That
Got it, sir.
concept will be allowed by shell module. That means compared to command which is powerful,
Shell is powerful.
shell is powerful. You got the clarity? Same way in our Terraform. See, I'm using command module. My command module, what it is doing? Echo. Echo, everybody know, right? What is the use of echo? Echo means reflect. Echo means display. General
Yes,
echo
sir.
purpose is to display data on the screen. But what I am doing, that content I may move to where that is one file. My new DevOps, I am giving for your today one to just I'm adding one to because of you need to know, right, really is it created or not. See, when it will create Kishore, when it will create Kishore in the sense or Sudhir in the sense, whenever instance got created, once instance is completed within a local system, we are giving one command. What is the purpose of this in the sense? Suppose, yeah, even in future also we may apply. This instance contain public IP, right? Assume public IP may having or not instance internally.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Maybe here.
Assume I'm a common man. I want to know this public IP. Where I can get within local system, I will get it and I'll store it. Maybe fully qualified domain name. I want it. I may get it and store it. In future, I may utilize that one. Like that. Something provision, something created, then we will do something that is nothing but local system. You want to create, you may go for local EXCC. I think my explanation is clear. If it is clear, we'll go for the implementation. Shall we go for implementation?
Okay, sir.
Just simply, just moving to command line. What is the name we took here? What is the name we took? This is right.
Local.
Simply,
Yes,
what
sir.
is that here? Terraform. Terraform. Just init. Just Terraform init. If any other is there, we may get an error. Why we get an error means I'm having I'm having a remote related something is there. Remote null resource is there. See rename nr.tf. Yeah, nr.tf1 I am taking because of multiple TF files may not work. Why may not work in the sense all the TF files are having provider information. That is the problem. That's all. Now it may work. Now I think it is clear. Now I'll go for Terraform init. Now apply command, right? Terraform apply. That's all. I need to increase font size. You may get the flash. I think did I start recording? I think I started, right? Started or not? Yes. Done.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now what was the problem here? In resource AWS instance, it is example one resource null. A null resource is there, right? I think I removed or not.
I think
Terraform, but
you
I
need to
didn't
save.
save. I think I didn't save,
Yes, sir.
right? First,
Yes, sir.
first we'll check it. That is expecting that one. Now I think I didn't save. Now I'll go for Terraform apply. Terraform apply. What happened? Any curly brace missing? I think one curly brace is missing. Notepad. Please respond. Notepad. Notepad. Local exec. Yes.
Yes, sir. That's
Now check it. One curly brace is missing or something. Extra is there maybe. I think this one is
that one.
extra. I
Yes,
think.
sir.
Yes.
And next also, sir. Connection below. That is also
Connect
fine.
connection below. Extra
Okay,
is
fine, sir.
there. I no, no. This is
No, sir.
another.
Fine.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Everything is fine. We'll apply Terraform. Just only our intention is we need to apply command. It may create without any difficulty. Now, here what it is saying, because of null resource I removed, right? There I removed manually. That's why that is giving what? Will be destroyed. Will be destroyed. Okay, leave it. Our intention is what? Do you want to perform this action? Yes. Giving approval? Yes. Maybe yesterday I did implementation. That's why that is our Terraform.tf state file is having that null resource details. That's why that is saying, hey, you removed. Shall I remove that one or not? This is not our intention. We'll go and check it. In local, what is the file name? Just observe and tell me. What is the file name I given? There I mentioned, right, double greater than one file name with at the end one, two,
My
three. At the end,
yes, one, two, three.
one, see
Mine
the
new.
file name. My new DevApps 123.txt. We'll check it manually. Even we check it here. dir. What you want to write? My star. dir, my star. Check it here. dir, my new DevApps 123.txt. Got created or not? Got created. You can check it. What is the content it is having according to our configuration? Just type type command. What is the thing? My underscore new. Now check it. What is the content we written? Welcome to
Welcome to
local.
local.
Even you check it, you check the file. That content is there or not? Where is that notepad? See, welcome to observe and tell me. Welcome to local exec.
Local.
Is it simple or not? Now, the final conclusion, we need to know only this one. How to write it? This is the provisional block. Provisional block. This is the What is that? Locally. This is also predefined. This is the block type. This is the block type. This is the block type. This is the block name. What is the name? Local exec. I am applying command. Is it clear for you? Local exec, you got the clarity. In the same way, remote exec. In the same way, remote exec. Now you'll go for remote concept. Now for remote, names are common, but I'll go for where L star. Now we may go with, I think, local dot tf dot back I took, right? There I need rename it. Rename local dot back. Maybe I may go for local dot maybe tf. Local dot tf. We'll check it. What is the name it is there? On notepad. Local dot tf. Really local is there or remote is there? Check it. Only this is belongs to what? Now observe here. What is the thing here I written? What is the thing I added? Which provisioner? Observe here.
Function.
File provisioner. If you know it, I don't want to execute. If you want it, I can try it once again. You want it or you don't want? Already I have seen or not? We have seen, right? Multiple times. File provisioner, what we are doing? This is the local system content, local file. Local system content devapps.pem, you know where it is there in devapps.pem within my downloads folder, right? This pem
Yes,
file,
sir.
where it is, this pem file content is moving to test-file.txt. If you want it, I'll show you. If you want it, I'll show you. Got the clarity or not? I think this is, I think one full class we have seen only regarding file provisioner. Only file, our duty, what is the concept of file provisioner? From local system content, we may copy into remote system. We may copy into remote system. This is the remote system path. Observe here. Home ECT user. Up to this is the remote system. What is that? ECT user home directory. This is the one more directory. Within that I am saving. Is it clear, right? Is it clear? I think. Now I go for one more one. I think this one I need to rename, right? Rename. Why I need to rename? I may not it. Now rename. Rename. Now I go for local, or otherwise I'll try to file provision, right? File dot tf, file pro dot tf1, like that I am renaming. Next, another one is that I think related to remote, right? Related to remote. I may go with again dir l star l star. Here one more thing is there. What is the one more thing? Local dot xyz is there. We'll check it. What it is having. Notepad local dot xyz is there. We'll check it. Is there any? Again, it is also belongs to what it is there. Observe, there is no remote exec, right? No remote exec. I am having remote exec name, or else dir r star. Any r related, remote related is not there. But I go for manual. I'll go for Windows key. That I am going to downloads folder. Within the downloads, yesterday only I got created, right? We will identify Terraform, my new Terraform, any other name, where I think only with the L name. I think majority of the names I use it with L only. L only. Local XYZ is there. My new is there. Terraform is there. Terraform is there. Remote exec. Remote exec. But which name I took? Which name I took? Only .tf I want. I think not many things are modified with different names, right? Star dot tf star. What are the names are available here? Any other name with the tf null source is there? This one already we executed, right? Local exec we finished. That name only we use, right? I think the name file provisioner. You check it here. But name like that is there. There remote is there or not? Remote. This is our own example. Yeah, this is our own example. Our own example. Okay, I'll go from and get it from internet because I written. I forget the name. I forget the name. Okay, there. Mm, Jesus. What is the name? Remote, right? Remote exec. Remote exec. Remote exec. Remote exec. Only I need this one. Remote exec. Which one I took? Whose example I took? I need only remote exec. Remote exec. That is remote exec. Remote exec. Remote exec. Is there observe? There I try to change my names once again. I try to change my names once again. This is the local exec. Already we know. In the same way we go for remote exec. See this example we need. I think same thing I copied. Anyway, I'm taking this one. I'm going to Windows key R. There command prompt. I go for notepad. Notepad. Remote REXEC I'm taking dot pf. REXEC hyphen dot pf. There I am pasting. Small modifications we can do it very simple. Paste it. Now this is not necessary nowadays. I think this is the olden days look and feel. I think now it is clear. Now just I'm increasing the font size. Now tell me what are the modifications. I don't want to reveal my access key secret key, right? Now what I need to add here is profile, PROFILE. Profile is equal to default. I think you got it. Now AWS instance, EC2 example, see, this EMI you need to change because of this is their EMI. Our EMI is you need to get it. From where you want to get it? Windows key E. Windows key E. Just go to downloads. Our local something you try to open it. Where is that? NR. Okay, whatever the name we take it, or otherwise you take this one. There our AMI ID is there. AMI ID only for AMI ID we require. This is our AMI ID. This is our AMI ID. Take this Control C. Moving to Notepad. Now I am replacing. I think you got the clarity. Now instance type okay. Key. What is our key name? Please respond. What is our key name? That is the DevApps, right?
Default.
DevApps. Key name. VPC security group as it is labeled. Now observe here. In previous scenario, we took provisioner. What is the name of the provisioner? Local EXEC. Now what is the provisioner name? Remote
Remote
EXEC.
EXE.
There we are using inline. See, inline means internal, number one meaning. Inline means internal. Number two, even somewhere I explained in AWS, there what is that inline security group? Security, not that one. I'll tell you. Maybe in not AMI, in what is that? Policies. Now tell, now observe. Policies. Two types of policies are there. Anyone try to respond? Policies. Policies. What are the policies? What are the policies? You know, what is the use of policies? Policies are nothing but file permissions. Policies are nothing but permissions. Got it or not? Permissions. Now, two ways we can create a policies. Two ways we can create a policies. One is uh, manager policies. AWS managed. AWS managed. POLOCIS. Now, custom 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 managed custom managed policies. These are the technical words too. AWS managed policies means, try to remember, all are all are predefined. All are predefined. Why again and again I'm telling means, maybe day one we don't know. Day two we understood. Maybe day three we may get the clarity. AWS managed policies means all are predefined. Best example. Best example. Maybe sometimes easy to full access, the word. In the same way, AMI full access, administrative access, these are the predefined. How many policies are there? 700 plus policies are there, predefined policies. 700 plus predefined policies. Okay, 700 predefined policies, you may use it, no problem. But you may ask me, I want my own policy. See, if you want to customize, simply you can say user defined policies are are called inline policies. Inline. I hope you understood. My intention is you want to know which one. Inline. Inline means internal, but internal only. I want to customize my policy. I want to increase in the sense I may combine two policies. I may combine three policies. In that also, I don't want all the permissions. I want a specific permission. At that time you go for custom managed policies. Technically, we can call it as what? Inline policies. In the same way, in our Terraform also, what is the name we took? Please observe. Inline is equal to, wherever inline is there, within what I am executing, that is the Linux commands or shell related script. Is it clear or not? Please respond. I am writing multiple commands with comma separator. See, fetch hello.txt. Where are you creating this one? Where are you creating this one? Within the remote server.
Remote.
Within the remote server. We are creating hello. I may give different name. Maybe sudhir.txt. Sudh here. Sudhir.txt. In that sudhir.txt, you want to store this one. Sudh here. Sudhir. Now, if we say yes, now see, what is the private key name you want to mention? What is the private key name? Please respond. This is not necessary here. This is not necessary here. What is the key name? Please respond. I think dev OPS.
Dev
DevApps.
OPS.
What is the username? Our username is EC2 user. Our username is EC2 user. Any other modifications required? Somewhere I explained self. Suppose if you know Java, self represent current object. If you know Python, there also self is there. Self in the sense current object. Now guess. Now observe and tell me what is the current object I am creating. Please observe. What is the current? Please read it at least. What is the current object?
EC,
EC2
EC2.
example. In that EC2 instance, once EC2 is created, then only what you may get it. Please respond here. Public IP. With the help of public IP, you may connect to that instance, right? That is the meaning of self. No need to go for depth meaning. Self represents current object. That current object name is, that resource name is instance. That instance public IP. Why I need public IP? I want to connect to that instance. Generally, with the help of public IP, you may connect to instance. That is very simple, right? Now I think I am not wrong. We'll check it. We'll check it. Anything is missing or not. Here observe. This one you need to add. What is this one? Tell me.
AP
AP.
South.
Very good.
South
AP
one.
South. That's all. I think I am closing this. I think I saved properly. REXCC. REXCC. Same code is there. I think which name I provided. I forgot. Yesterday I did lot of experiments. Now guide me. I think some other names with the TF is there, right? Some other names with the TF is there. DIR star dot TF. I want to get all the TFs. Local exec dot TF is the rename. Please respond. Local exec TF.
Yeah.
Maybe L hyphen E dot TF1. I modify. And now you go for Terraform init. If anything goes wrong, it will provide our the message for us. Now good. Now we go for Terraform apply simply. APPLYR. Now I'm giving confirmation yes. Now check it. Where it we create? What is the advantage of remote EXEC within your virtual system, within your virtual server, within your cloud? We are creating our resource. We are creating our resource in the sense we are executing shell command by using Linux commands. What we are doing? We are creating one Sudhir empty file. Within that empty file, we are storing something. We are storing something. I hope you understood. Now, okay, it may provision. Just simply we are moving to where? We are moving to AWS connection. AWS connection. There I am going to AWS. I think here my console is there. Just click on here. Our Terraform script is generated, is created one resource. There G. Going to EC to click on here. Already created one resource. Is it created or not? See, tag name we didn't use in our code. If I mention tag name, see, I think you know tags is equal to flower bracket, name is equal to something. Everybody know it, right? If you mention that
Yes.
name, then only you will get here the name. Okay, anyway, it is running. You may try to connect it. We'll check it that content is there or not. Copy it. Windows key there, go to downloads, right click, show more options. Just git bash, right click, paste it and enter it. Now it is asking approval confirmation. Yes, we provided. Now it is connected. We need to check Sudhir DIR is there or not. See, check it. Not having here. LS. In which folder? Did I tell any folder or not? What is the
Slash
home? I think right.
home.
Uh,
Yes, sir. Home. Sir.
check it in PW. PWD. I think in EC2. I am in that one only, right? Now check it where it was created according to our script. According to our script, I think REXEC, REXEC, REXEC. And now, is it finished or not? First, we'll check it. Oh, we got an error. See, check it here. Remote exec provisioner error with AWS instance dot. Okay, example. Dot TF in resource AWS instance is it example provisioner remote exec failed to read SSH private key. Oh, no key found. No key found. Okay. We'll do small modification. Why it is giving no key found? Which key I used? Which key I used? Okay, we'll try to open another file. nr.tf1 open with maybe that is running script only. Any missing? Anything did we miss or which file? nr nr where is the resource related information? There good. AMI good. Everything good. But this is okay. Local exec. This is not necessary. Another thing. There local exec we took, right? Where is that local? Or I think LE something. This is this one we may try it. Open with not what I missed here actually. Their key name DevApps only. Key name DevApps only we took. Is there any spell mistake? Is there? I think no spell mistake in our code.
So this is not the files. I think another files. This is the previous example.
This is a local file.
No, I'm checking here. Key name, what they mentioned. Key name.
Okay. Okay.
There
Sorry,
I'm
sir.
checking.
Okay.
Okay. Here also check it. Which name they, here see, I think we need to use like this. So there,
File private
I
dev stuff.
file of dev.py, then only that will recognize. That's what I opened. Okay, this one close it. Now where is our notepad? Our original notepad. I think R EXEC right we took.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
REX is.
up arrow. This is not the right one. This is the right one, notepad. And
Yes.
now some small modification. And now guide me here. In place of here, file, file
File
function with devapps
dot com.
dot devapps dot pep. Now it will work. Now everything is fine for us. Close it, save it. Again, reperform, Terraform, apply command. Just apply. It may ask confirmation. Yes, yes. Now wait for proper provisioning. Really provision. We'll go and connect it. Once we connect it, we can see Sudhir.text file. Within the text file, some content will be available. I think now it is provisioning. Everybody started working with the Terraform or executing examples.
Yes, sir.
No. Okay, everything is fine. Now we are moving to connection. Connection. Now guide me here. Go to instances. See, instance is replaced with right this one. Now going to connect. Copy the example. Copy the example. Go to where here. Right click. Paste it. Enter it. Now it is asking confirmation. Yes, it is connected right now. LS. See, so this .txt is there or not? Yes, this is the remote
Yes.
exe within the remote system. By using remote exe, we can execute Linux commands in remote system. Now cat Sudhir. Check it here. Hello world remote provisional. You got it or not? Now finally you go for null resource. Finally you go for null resource. First, I need to change this one, right? Which file? This original file, .tf file. What is the tf file here? Not here, not here. In this prompt,
Not
up arrow.
okay. Yes, sir.
This one. I think
Not
not.
this one.
I think R with right. R
Okay.
with. Now guide me. Rename,
Email.
rename. Now what next? That is R maybe hyphen exec dot tf1. What is the problem?
Spelling REN.
REN, spell mistake, REN. Now good. Now the last one is null resource. I think NR is there. I think NR is not here. What is that? DIR, NR star. NR.tf is there. I need to rename REN, NR dot, NR.tf1. nr.tf1 to nr.tf. Null resource I want to explain. Notepad, notepad, nr.tf. Here I took very simple example, very simple example. Now try to observe and any difficulties there ask me. See, even I am not doing this. You may ask me, sir, I want to work with this. No problem. First, I may remove this one. You may get the clarity. But this is the industry standard creation, but I took very simple way. Anyway, I may go with, see, the following null resource will print message. What it will do? It will print message. What is the message it will print? Hello. When it will print, try to observe. When it will print, when it triggers. When it triggers. And now when it will triggers, now I am taking here, I am removing this one. Try to observe small modification. This is the resource will create, right? Or agree with me or not? This is the resource will create. New resource will create. See, this resource how to represent? I am taking this one. Try to understand. Copy this, paste it over here. Paste it over here. After pasting, remove double quotation. Remove double quotation. Easy to remembering concept. Just try to use dot symbol. Try to use dot symbol. Here what it is expecting argument, what it is expecting ID, right? Argument is expecting ID. Simply try to add ID. Is it simple or not? Tell me. ID is equal to AWS instance dot EC to example dot ID. Is it clear for you? Is there any difficulty? Triggers. Triggers. What does it mean? If any change occur in this, if any change are newly created, it will triggers. Something modified, it will triggers. I hope you got the clarity. At that time, which will work? Maybe provisional will work. You may use either local exec, you may use either remote exec, or you may use file provisioner. See, null resource may use three things. File provisioner may use, local exe may use, or remote exe may use. I hope you got it. Now I try to. Now, is there any other modification is required? I think no need of any modification. No need of any modification. Just I may close this, save it. I'll try to apply. What is that? Please respond. Terraform, Terraform, Terraform. Just apply.
Apply.
Anything, something goes wrong. What is the to updated located dependency selections to match a changed configuration. Okay, what that is expecting you did something modification. Okay, Terraform init hyphen upgrade that is giving hint. We are also using that. If any citation is there, we will take that one. We took that one. Now next command Terraform apply. It may work. What is the message now? Yes, the existing resource is destroying and creating a new resource. Terraform is agnostic tool. Terraform is, you know the word IDM potent. We'll see the concept of IDM potent. How many of you know the meaning of IDM potent? I think even Ansible is also IDM potent. Ansible is also IDM potent. We'll see within a minute the meaning of IDM potent. First, I'll show you practically, then I'll tell the meaning. You may remember easily. See here, resource is provisioning. What is the resource? One instance is provisioning, right? One instance is provision. I said that at the time of newly creation, you may get a message. What is the message we written there? There's something hello world assume. Something message have written or not. We'll see that message also. But here prompt after prompt only we can open that file. It's taking that much of time. Well, if any doubt is that try to ask me. Today evening we may go with new concept Terraform taint, Terraform untaint. Terraform taint, Terraform untaint. Just I may give briefing regarding Terraform taint. You see, I will go with this example with the normal MS Paint. Assume you constructed a building. Assume there you constructed like this one building. The building is look like this. I'm taking three floors. This assume maybe ground floor. This is assume first floor. This is assume second floor. In first floor, one wall you constructed. One wall you constructed. This wall is having crack. This wall is having crack. Now, anyone can tell me, can you demolish total building? For which purpose? One wall got a crack. Generally, what you may do? In general, you may remove
Demolish
this,
that entry.
you may
Yes.
remove this area, you may reconstruct, right? You may remove this small area. Again, what you may do? You may reconstruct it. In the same way, you go with Terraform, Terraform, just TAINT, taint. Which resource you want to recreate? That resource name. They got it or not? Terraform, Terraform taint, that resource name. See, in one TF file, you may create multiple resources. Are you agree with me? One AWS instance with the T2 micro, one more AWS instance with the T2 medium, one more AWS instance, T3 micro, T3 medium. Like that, n number of things you may create. Terraform taint that resource name. Now I am giving technical meaning. What is the meaning of taint? Taint marking a resource to recreate. Easy to remember, I think. Marking a resource to recreate. Now, for your clarification, just I am marking I am marked, I am marking a resource to recreation. Next time, if you go on Terraform apply, it won't create everything. It will recreate what it may recreate. Please observe what it may create. Please observe whatever you marked, that resource only it will recreate. I hope my explanation is clear or not? Tell me. Marking, marking a resource to recreate that purpose. we can use the word terraform taint. Terraform taint. Okay, you tainted. You tainted. You didn't apply terraform apply. You didn't apply terraform apply. You realize that this is today. This is not necessary to reconstruct. You may go for what is the command? At least guess it. Terraform Terraform untamed. Terraform untamed that resource name. RESO, your resources. So there, I hope you got that. Today I am not applying practical scenario because of I am giving clarification. The theory you may having in your brain today evening. If I explain once again, you may get the 100% clarity. Now we'll go for here. It is keeper. It is taking that much of time. 6 minutes. No, something goes wrong. What I may do? Control C. Observe here. Observe here. First, I'll go for manual deletion. Where I want to go, you know it, right? I think profile clearly is there or not. Check it first here. I think which profile I used. Terraform. Notepad nr.tf. Their default is there. AP South is there. AP South is there. This is our AMID only, right? This is my own example only. This is my own example only. AWS.
Come on, participate.
This AMI is correct or not? I think may correct. If not correct, automatically I may get an error. Okay, what I may do first. Anyway, here leave it. Now I'll go to here. Manually try to delete this. Where you are have instances. Instances. First delete this any running instance. Now even terminate. Not necessary. I terminated manually. Even I may go here, there, del, Terraform, TRRA, del Terraform, star dot star, all Terraform related, deleted. Now, what is that? Terraform init, just upload. Taint and untaint, you got it or not? Taint purpose is marking a resource to recreate. You may ask me in real time, in which scenarios it is very useful. Here 100 resources got created, one or two only you need to change. You don't want to change all the 98. Those two we need to mark. That is nothing but taint. Now Terraform apply. Without touching 98 resources, we can modify only that specific two resources by using, I think, two to add. Why two to add here? Asking two to add will be create. One is the null resource. Yes. Another one is that. Okay, good. Enter it. Finish within 1 or 2 minutes. One is the EC2, another one is null resource. That's why two tag. Now see what is the message here. Please observe everybody. What is the message here?
Hello.
It is created. You got it right. Again, I'm applying. Observe carefully. Terraform apply. You tell me the answer after getting the output. Did I get any message here? Please observe and tell me. Please read it.
No changes.
No changes. Your infrastructure matches the configuration. I said somewhere Terraform is IDM potent. IDM potent means expected resource already there. Why should I recreate? Got it or not, Sudhir?
Yes, sir.
Already you got first marriage. Example is odd example I am taking. Why do you go for second marriage? Because of everything is fruitful. Why should you go for second? Got it or not? My concept is clear. My example.
Yeah.
Why
Yes, sir. That
everything
is
is
clear.
fine for us? Why do you in the same way? Already resource got created. Everything is fine. There is no change in our real resource. Changes are not required at that time. Null resource will not execute. I may do small change, you may get the clarity what I may do. Where is our example? This one, right? Notepad. This one, I may do small change in the sense t2 micro in place. T2 micro, I may go for t2. Tell me. T2
Small.
small. SMALL. Small thing I modified. Now good. Now save it. Just up arrow, apply it. Now you check it. What happens? What it is expecting? One to change. One to change is there or not? Yes. Some change is occurring. If change occurs, what it may execute? Our null resource may execute. Still modifying. If it is simple changes are there, what you go for change. If drastic change is there, what it will do? Destroy. Now, did you get any message? I think no, right? Did you get any
Yes,
message?
sir.
No.
No.
Because
No.
of change is there. Because of change is there. If you apply destroy related message, then automatically you will get the message. Here, finally, what you understood? If the resource already there, in resource small modification is there, it won't apply. Only at the time of new creation only you will get. New creation only you will get. What is the advantage? It won't change existing one. It won't remove existing one. Really, if you want to remove it, you go and try to add which one? I think ID names. ID. If you change ID, it will go and recreate it. It will go and recreate it. Okay. Finally understood, right? The purpose of provisioners is to execute Linux commands to execute script in your existing resources. At that time you go for provisioner concept. How many types of provisioners are there? File provisioner is there, local access is there, remote access is there, null resource is there. Like that, many more are there. But according to industry standard, they are asking only this. Even some more is there. Even you can work with Ansible also. You can work with Chef. We can work with what are the configuration management tool? Puppet, Ansible, Chef. We can work with those also. Okay. Till now, I think understood, right? Now I may wind the session. Remaining things we'll discuss today even. If any doubt is there, ask me. Otherwise, we may close the session. Thank you.